Hello, I'm a fan of goats, and I'm gonna help you understand build basics in Payday 3. Right, so the three main important early on skill trees are medic, ammo specialist, and tank. Medic allows you better perks for medic bags, which heal you a ton on top of restoring downs. Next we got ammo specialist, which improves your efficiency with ammo bags and gives you special perks for it. Same with giving you little bonuses along the way. Next up we have tank. It improves efficiency with armor bags as well as giving you little perks. Same with the other two. And this one is the main important one because armor is really important in this game. Now I do want to say this right now. Skill trees like strategists are mostly useless. Don't even bother with this skill tree. As long as you have edge, you do an extra 20% damage to any marked target. Too bad they have to manually mark them most of the time. But there are there is one exception with the amazingly done dodge build done by Little Guy G. Next up, I want to go over a few skills that are really useful with some specific weapons. First up is ammo funnel. As long as you have edge, ammo you pick up is directly added to your equipped weapon's magazine. That is really good with the double-barreled shotgun in this game because you can fire one shot, then another, and you don't even have to worry about reloading, which is really good for that weapon. And then for skills that are really bad with some kind of weapons, including the double-barreled shotgun, a bunch of skills with the assassin tree mainly require you to have a silenced weapon, so that doesn't work with the double-barreled shotgun or any of the revolvers. Next up, we got good stealth skills, which is mainly, most of the time you're going to be using these three. Hacker, which gives you access to the skill tree. Secure loop, which makes you be able to run camera loops so they can't detect you. Then we got Glitch Protocol, which allows you to hack the guard's radio, causing disturbance, and keeping their attention off of you, allowing you to walk away after you're supposed to be escorted. But the one thing I do want to go over really quickly, and sentry guns are mainly good for kind of keeping enemies out of sensitive locations if you don't have the firepower to do so yourself. It's just that personally I prefer stuff like the other deployables like medic bag, armor bag, ammo bag. So if you kind of to sit back and watch a bunch of little guys do it, which is extra useful if you equip the stockpile skill, I think it might be worth it for you. Next up we're going to be going over some good weapon combinations that are general good weapons to use. So you don't have to have two silencers on both your weapons, so you can just have a big beefy gun without a silencer. So you always want to kind of have one weapon with a silencer on it. And so you could have the bowl kick, and then you could put a silencer on the KU-59. Now some weapons you 100% want to avoid are weapons like the Sniv Commando. Tiny damage, tiny magazine size. It's not worth it. And also, the absolute worst preset weapon in the game has to be the one with the Sniv Commando because it has the two worst weapon modifications for it. The Obelisk silencer and the compact magazine. One decreases its ammo size and the other decreases its damage even more. Next up that actually transmissions really well. We have preset weapons. Now preset weapons, they're basically just cosmetically unique versions of a weapon that you cannot modify. Now that we're approaching the end of what I have to say in the video, why do I have to colorophobia? Now there is something kind of different that I do want to talk about. So I have a Payday 3 armor concept. You have no armor plating, you have 15% chance to avoid taking damage, maximum amount of down, the weakest armor tech in the game, like standard lining, taking an armor plate gives you 25 seconds of invulnerability. You can still be downed by cloakers. Using the skill Clean Slate and picking up an armor repair kit gives 15 seconds invulnerability. Cloakers still hit. And now that I have reached the end of this recording, I can finally say that I have way too much knowledge into this fucking game.